A warning tonight from the Florida Department of Health as back-to-back hurricanes have caused a spike in cases of flesh-eating bacteria in the water, which has claimed 13 lives just this year.
The Department of Health says it's actually mainly impacting people along the Gulf Coast of Florida. So what does that mean for us here on the East Coast? WPTV's Joe Lopez is working to get answers on the impact we could see and what you can do to avoid it.
I spoke with an FAU Harbor Branch expert who studied this bacteria, and they said it thrives on a combination of fresh water and salt water. So when you get things like hurricanes, all that inland runoff pushes that concentration of bacteria into our waters. A flesh-eating bacteria named Vibrio vulnificus, have you ever heard of it?
I have not.
Is claiming lives in communities along the Gulf Coast.
Well, it's a little concerning.
Raising red flags for Lori Leal.
What happens to these people?
And her husband Christopher in West Palm Beach.
It could travel from the West Coast to the East Coast.
According to the Florida Department of Health, there has been a surge of 74 cases so far this year with 13 deaths. 2 of those here in Palm Beach County before the storms.
It's rare, but it's common. It's more common with the disasters that we've had.
Dr. Leslie Diaz with Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center says floodwaters from the hurricanes have spread the bacteria, and you can get infected if you go through contaminated water with a cut or an open wound. Is it painful when you're going through this treatment?
Absolutely.
Diaz said you can also get infected internally from eating shellfish from areas that may have been contaminated.
And it's scary because it just gets in front of you like wildfire. The condition of the patient deteriorates very rapidly.
Diaz said symptoms can be vomiting, diarrhea, even blisters and ulcers that, if left untreated, could be deadly. Should we be concerned here on the East Coast?
I think we should. In general.
FAU Harbor Branch experts say that the bacteria can't live in salt water, so beaches likely won't be impacted, but the bacteria could flow into local estuaries and inlets with lower salinity. Reporting in Palm Beach County, Joe Lopez, WPTV News.